Hi girls, Leslie Ackman here. I am so grateful that you're joining me for week 2 of the Empowered Creative Woman, the collaborative class that Sherry Cadino and I are producing just for you. So excited to be here. And this week, I am talking about something that is very dear to my heart. It's something that I've been thinking about for the past I would say about 3 weeks or so, and maybe I've been thinking about this even longer, to be truthful. It's the word belonging. What does the word belonging mean? That's what we're going to be talking about. And so as you go through my video on me creating my art journal page, I'm going to be touching on some different ideas that come to mind as I create that page, but I just kind of wanted to give you an overview of where I was coming from. You can also learn more on my blog as I'll go more in depth with some of these things, as well as give you the prompts for this week's class. These are some questions that I've been asking myself lately. Where do I belong? With whom do I belong? Why do I want to belong so badly to a particular group of people, or perhaps a place? The reason I've been thinking about the word belonging, I think it stems back to my childhood. I was made fun of as a child. I was a very overweight child. In second grade, I started gaining weight. Some things were going on at home, and I just started eating. And so I was eating, I wasn't feeling good about myself, and then I'd go to school and I would get made fun of. And so from about second grade, probably all the way until 6th or 7th grade, I was overweight, people were making fun of me, and I just did not feel like I fit in anywhere. I've carried a lot of that baggage with me into my adulthood. I think so many of us do. We have things that happen, traumatic experiences that happen to us when we're young, when we're little, when we're teenagers, and then we carry all of that with us as we're adults. So we're a bunch of people walking around with all this stuff on us, and we're just trying to do our best and to fit in, to make friends. All of this kind of bubbled to the surface. The first part of July, I went to the Brave Girls Club Symposium in Idaho. It was fantastic. I didn't take anyone from my hometown with me, someone that I knew face to face for a long time, but instead I decided to room with, I was actually invited by 3 amazing women that I met in April. I had known one of the women online for quite a while on Facebook. I think we had met several years ago on Facebook, and we really started to click, and we were messaging back and forth and really starting to become friends. And then the other 2 women, one of them I had been admiring from afar because she has her own company and she's just an amazing woman. I'd been following her blog and receiving her emails and her Facebook groups and things like that. So I was really excited to meet her as well, just because I had been looking at her from afar, kind of thing. And then the other woman, I just didn't know at all. I just met her in April at Sister Camp that I went to. And these women were quick to scoop me up and welcome me in and love me and said, you know what, we would love to have you come to Symposium and room with us. We are going to be busy. We're part of Symposium. One of them actually sang and played her guitar amazing. And then Lisa had her own booth there. She's a cuff designer. She makes beautiful cuffs. I wear them quite often. And then the other gal, she was there to support both of those women. And so I was like, I just want to be there to support you girls too. So whatever you want me to do, I'd love to do. So I went a little nervous. But I went and I really enjoyed it. It was awesome. And I really put myself out there. I decided to create these little mini cards. I was hoping I had some just right here within arm's reach, but I kind of put everything away so I could film. But I made these cards. They're the size of business cards, and I made pins out of them, and I went around and gave about 120 of these out to women that I did not know. I just went up, introduced myself, and said, would you like to have one of my pins? And then I would reach in my sack and pull it out and read them the sentiment, and then tell them that this was something that the universe was trying to share with them, and this was something that they needed to hear. It was a great conversation starter, and I really got to know a lot of women at Symposium. But what was interesting is that I came home from Symposium feeling so filled up with so much love and things, but I also felt like maybe I didn't belong. Like maybe I wasn't good enough to be in this group of amazing women. It was a really sad feeling. It was like deep in my bones kind of feeling. My heart was aching. I had a layover in Dallas, Texas for about 4 hours, and I actually spent those 4 hours reassessing everything that I had said and people I had met and my actions, and I was regretting some things that I didn't do. I wish I had done more. And I didn't spend enough time with people, and I wanted more photos with people. And I really started to get down on myself. And I started asking myself these questions. What's wrong with me? Do people really like me? Oh man, I'm weird. Why did I say that? Why did I do that? I started assessing every little thing. And then I thought, I don't fit in. I don't fit in there. I don't fit in here. And I was just so inside my head, girls. And I thought to myself, I wonder how many of you feel that same way. It's a really awful feeling to feel that way. And it hurts me to talk about it now, because when I think back on it, all I was doing was hurting myself with those thoughts. I was not feeling good about me. And so the synonyms for belonging are familiarity, chumminess, closeness, kinship, and love. And aren't those things that we all want in our lives? I know I do. I want a closeness. I want a kinship. I want to feel love for other people, and I want them to feel that about me, right? We all do. We all want people to feel that kinship with us. We want people to get us. We want people to go, yeah, that Les girl, I like her. I like what's in her heart. I like what she says. I like what she does. And I want her to come into my group and be a part of me. The antonyms for belonging, that means the opposite, is coldness and distant and reserve. How many of you want that in your life? How many of you want coldness in your life? How many of you want to feel a distance from other people? None of us do, right? We all want that chumminess, that familiarity, that love, that closeness, kinship, that belonging. So that's what we're going to talk about this week. Those are what the prompts are going to be about. This is what my page is going to be about, is belonging. And let me tell you, girls, as I've really thought about this the last 3 weeks, I really have a peace in my heart about it. I know that when I accept and love myself, that those people that I love and that I want to be close to, they're going to come to me. They're going to feel that love I have in my heart for myself and for them, and they're just going to start gravitating toward me. And then I am going to belong, and you're going to belong, and we're all going to belong. And that's what it's about. And I hope, girls, that these prompts that I have for you this week, I hope that you'll take time to really think about them, and that you'll do some art journaling about them and some some writing about them. I think this is really going to help. It has helped me to really think about this word and the concept of this word. And so enjoy, girls. I've got some videos for you. Enjoy my process. I can get crazy messy sometimes, but I'm so grateful that you're here, and I'm grateful that you're listening and that you're so willing to open your hearts and to do this work. Thank you, girls. Enjoy the next video.